MrYorkieLoverFitness.com.
How you guys doing today? Today we want to talk about our buddy Big Lenny here on the left versus Phil Heath, and what would have happened if Big Lenny competed in the Mr. Olympia, which would never happen in a million years, but it's just a funny thought. And for those of you who don't know who Big Lenny is, he is one of the real life characters on the YouTube channel, the Delray Misfits. So they just had, and if you're not subscribed to them, I recommend them by all means, because it's like a bodybuilding comedy channel. And you have, these characters, Big Lenny, then you have Jason Genova, since a lot of people know about him. But they just had, like, every year they go, Big Lenny and Jason Genova go ahead and compete in this Ruby Classic that takes place in Florida. I was watching these videos, and you're just looking at how big, like, if you've been following, I've been following the Delray Misfits for about 3 years now, and if you look how big his gut's getting bigger and bigger, and it was just kind of funny because, so is all the bodybuilders. So is Phil Heath. This is probably his biggest gut he's had, since he's been competing, and all the Olympia, finalists had somewhat of this gut. And like I said, it's attributed to, a lot of people don't realize, but it's attributed to because they're using insulin and GH. And so I went to the Livestrong website. I'll put all the links to everything down below from the Delray Misfits channel to these articles. But bodybuilders use insulin, like it says right here, to increase stamina and improve endurance. Additionally, it is used to increase muscle bulk because it stimulates glycogen formation, which feeds the muscles during a workout. Finally, insulin works to prevent the breakdown of muscle protein, which also helps a person bulk up with muscle. So they do this, with insulin and GH, but the problem is you get that distended gut. It adds more muscle mass, and what's amazing about these guts they have is if you were to touch them, they're hard as a rock. They're all muscle. They're just distended because they're using the insulin and the GH. So then here's another article I found from Health Guidance, and like I said, I'll put this link down below, and it explains the whole thing about the extended gut, the role of HGH, human growth hormone, and insulin, and it breaks it down, which I'm not really going to go too much more, but you can check out the links and read up on them so you get a better understanding of why this is happening. And it's amazing because and what's cool about this article, he goes on to say why it's being allowed, and how, the IFBB just looks the other way and allows this. But in a way, it's kind of ruining bodybuilding because people are getting sick of that look, and the look is getting worse. So I just took some pictures from Big Lenny's competition he just had on Saturday. And I just put them up here on the Olympia stage next to Phil Heath for the fun of it, because I thought, it was pretty funny to see them together posing, So we got this pose here, and you see, and you look at the similarity. Obviously, Big Lenny's a lot bigger than Phil here, but it's still kind of funny. And then there's their back pose. So hey, at least the good thing about the back pose, I guess, is you don't see the gut. Their front double bicep pose. And it's just funny, it's just funny that this is extreme. And also Big Lenny, he's an admitted, insulin user, and he knows that's why his stomach's getting bigger, and he's probably using a few other things too. And then the last photo I found was this photo from this was posted by Robbie Robinson, the bodybuilder Robbie Robinson, and he posted this on his Facebook page, making fun, last Saturday when Phil Heath won his 7th Olympia title, making fun of him. And so he took the Sandow trophy and he modernized it. So it has the bubble gut, the current Mr. Olympia. So I thought this was pretty funny, and I just wanted to share with you. But like I said, I'm going to go back, and I highly recommend you guys check out the Delray Misfits and watch. If you just watch these 4 videos right here, let me click on there. All their videos. I mean, all their videos are funny as hell. But basically, yeah, you watch all these videos that were filmed on Saturday at the Ruby Classic, their annual event they participate in, bodybuilding event, and it's just funny how they just have no shame, and it's entertaining as hell, but it's also sad to a point that in a way this is where the bodybuilding's going with these distended guts. And hopefully there'll be a reverse in it someday. And like I said, you have classic bodybuilding, classic physique bodybuilding, which is, you know, still new, but maybe one day it'll overtake this, and we'll have to wait and see if that's the case. But go ahead and leave your comments in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video.